The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. So with Jordan on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Dominique Wilkins. Also Antetokounmpo out there, and it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And for the Celtics, down in the front court along with Tatum. Backcourt guard set is Smart and Richardson. And it's Horford in at the center. And so off the tip, it's New York. Kicks it out to Giannis. Outside Rondo. Back to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
Now here's Smart. Passes it to Brown. Floats one. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Wilkins passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Wilkins. Lets the three fly. Good on the three-point shot.
Always good to see Giannis get his teammates involved because he knows he can't do it alone.
Here's Boston now. It's a 5-point game. Here's Smart. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. First quarter, just over a minute played.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, his patience and precision as a playmaker.
Here's Dantley.
Well, Richardson's quickness really makes him a tough defender. He's just all over you.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take it... Oh, man. An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Eaton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Goes to the away team.
Giannis against Tatum. Giannis passes to Dantley. Out to the wing. Fires the three. And Horford pulls it down. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 7. Tries it from 9. Tatum finds Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. The pass to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. 4 on the clock. Picked him clean. Unloads from 13. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Back to Smart. It's Richardson on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Fires the three. He can't hit that time. So New York will take it the other way. There's the drive. Down it goes. Nice one there from Dantley.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Pritchard, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's done in for Marcus Smart. Brown kicks to Dunn. For Murray. Dunn misses. Here's New York. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Jackson misses. Boston trails by 9. Whoops, they pick off off the pass. And a fast break now for New York. The tray. Drops in the tray.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Brown outside. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jackson passes to Griffith. Jordan the screen. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Jackson. And a fast break now for New York. Murray with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Murray, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Boston. It's a 14-point game. Here's Pritchard. And the rejection by Jackson. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Brown. From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. New York ahead. They lead by 14. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for New York.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
And New York, looking at who they've got Rajon Rondo. Jordan is out there with Wilkins. And it's Dantley in at the shooting guard position.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Kicks it to Smart. 6 to shoot. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for New York.
First team foul. Substitution for the away team. Giannis
inside. Here's Richardson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Richardson showing you the ability to manufacture a shot against good defense there. Well done.
And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Dantley the pass to Giannis, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength has really been a factor in his overall development.
Outside Tatum takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Tatum's got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Rondo, score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Williams, a screen on Wilkins. Richardson dishes to Williams. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Outside Wilkins. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They get it back. And Giannis gets it to go. He has 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Tatum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Pritchard. New York leading by 18. Here's Dantley. Lays it up and banks it in. Dantley's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dunn against Rondo. Dunn passes to Richardson.
First half, 2 minutes.
With the drive. Back to Williams. Here's Rondo. Misses the three. Boston trails by 20. Richardson finds Smart. Dunn with it over Wilkins. Dunn misses. New York with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Rondo looking around. Here's Eaton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Assist goes to
Eaton's got 6 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Dunn passes to Richardson. Pass to Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford. He's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Jordan trying to free himself up. Basket counts. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Rondo has exquisite handles now. He's got every dribble move in the book and even then some. So you can't blink or go to sleep when you're trying to defend him.
Brown outside. Left side, Horford. Celtics passing it around. Dunn. They grab their own miss. Horford kicks to Brown. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Brown's got his first basket.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Short, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Here's Brown. That shot misses. And so it's New York in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Backcourt guard set is Smart and Richardson. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Boston 5. Wilkins against Brown. 5 to shoot. Floats one up. It's deflected.
And having Eaton protecting the rim, that's about the same as building a brick wall around the basket. Just nothing gets over him. What an intimidator down low.
Smart against Rondo. Brown feeling it out a bit. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
Hey, when Giannis is lurking nearby, you got to be careful because his wingspan can erase a lot of shots.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dantley. Good work defensively by Richardson. Here's Boston now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now here's Rondo. Passes to Dantley over Horford. The shot by Dantley, no good. Austin with the ball. Richardson gets a wide open look, and the three ball is good. Richardson's got 5.
Boy, good ball movement that time. Allows Richardson to get the good look on the jumper he wants. The pass was right where it needed to be.
Here's Rondo. Now the pass to Dantley. over Richardson. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. He's got 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Some changes for Boston. Enes Kanter's checked in for Horford. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Tatum against Giannis. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. You give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Outside Tatum. Driving in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Boston.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Williams, he's checked in for Jason Tatum.
And if I had to think of one word to describe Dantley, it would be prolific. AD doesn't have weeks where he averages 30 a game. How about he does it for seasons? Just a scoring machine.
Shot from 12. And it's off the back rim, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Dunn, and the rejection by Giannis. Kanter kicks to Richardson. No good with the triple.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Dantley, takes it inside.
You know, Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Dunn passes to Brown. He dishes it to Richardson. Kanter sets the pick for Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Boston again missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for New York. Rondo, good. Rondo's got 6.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Kanter sets the pick for Brown. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. 5 points in the game.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
And that one's good by Giannis.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow. It's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Neesmith comes in for Brown. And Langford subbed in for Richardson.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Dunn against Murray. Jordan with the screen on Dunn. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Here's Langford. And so it's New York having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And New York, looking at who they've got. Jackson is out there with Todd. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Griffith in at the 2 spot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pritchard passes to Nesmith. Here's Williams, and Jordan sends it back.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Wasted no time on that one.
Jackson.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New York.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Murray, the pass to Griffith. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Todd passes to Murray. Clock at 6. Jackson from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jackson's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for New York. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And stolen by Jordan. And a fast break now for New York.
We know DeAndre Jordan is a shot blocker, but that time he got out and got a steal on the defensive end.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And the rejection by Jackson. Jordan with a screen on Williams. Pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Outside Tatum. From past the arc. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Back to Tatum. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Jordan. Pritchard passes to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Langford, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by New York.
Murray dishes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Jordan.
2 minutes.
Pass to Griffith. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he lays it straight in.
The assist.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Williams. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Austin making some changes. Jaylen Brown comes in for Nesmith, and Smart subbed in for Langford. Giannis, he's checked in for New York. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Smart, and he overshot that one, missing. Here's New York. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. Jackson. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Murray. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
I think when you're guarding Murray, you're always worried about his jump shot, but he's also deadly off the bounce, so pick your poison.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
To the paint, basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
Assisted by.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside for Murray, takes the three, and again, New York with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pritchard. Antetokounmpo defending. Clock at 4. Pritchard passes to Smart. Over Murray. Williams trying to break free. Not enough on that one as it misses. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.